I'm Aaron Anastasi, and today I'm going to share with you three of the most important, somewhat unusual tips to improving your singing voice and becoming a great singer. Now, these aren't the same old boring tips that you may have heard before that you don't actually do anything when it comes to improving your singing voice. These are the most important tips that I share with my most successful students here in Los Angeles, California. And these tips are perfect for you if your goal is to be able to sing with freedom, confidence, control, power, better tone, and even be able to sing higher notes without strain. These are very simple tips that could help you to see that breakthrough in your singing voice that you've been looking for. Now, I need you to listen very closely. This video contains three of my biggest vocal training secrets. I don't know how long this video will be up, so please be sure to watch it from beginning to end while it's still here. Okay, so you're probably thinking to yourself, I wasn't born with a great singing voice, so these tips can't really help me become a better singer. Well, let me stop you right there, because I've literally helped thousands and thousands of people all over the world to become great singers, and a lot of times much faster than they ever thought possible. I have hundreds of emails from people that can't believe how amazing their voice sounds after just a few weeks and sometimes even a few days of using my unique vocal training methods. If you want to become a better singer, I promise you that you can. In fact, I wasn't always a great singer. Believe it or not, I was a pretty terrible singer for a long time, but I spent years figuring out how to improve my singing voice to find out what exactly works when it comes to training your voice. So why aren't you the singer that you want to be? Well, the good news is that it's not your fault. It's not that you're just unlucky and weren't blessed with natural singing ability. It's that you haven't had someone teach you how to sing the right way and how to train your voice for maximum results. Before I get into the specifics, let me quickly tell you a little bit about myself. First off, I've been a professional musician for about 20 years. I've traveled all over the world playing music. I'm a guitarist, singer, songwriter. I've worked with some of the biggest names in the music industry, and I've helped thousands worldwide. Before we go on, let me tell you a little bit about somebody that I'm extremely proud of, a student of mine named Kira. Kira came to me and was desperate for help. She had a vocal performance coming up, and she was absolutely terrified because she didn't have the vocal power, control, or confidence that she knew that she needed to sing well. Kira was one of the first people that I helped using my singing methods, which I had developed and fine-tuned over the years, so I figured if this program worked for her, it might be able to work for anyone. These three singing tips that I shared with Kira helped her so much that she sent me an email in total shock of the difference she can see and hear in her voice. Here's what she said. Aaron, am I crazy to think that in only 6 days I've seen a tremendous improvement in my voice? I felt and heard it while singing, but I wanted to make sure, so I recorded my voice, and bam, so much more power. Thank you so much. This is amazing. You totally saved me. Now I'm embarrassed to think of what would have happened if I went up there without these tips and exercises. Again, thank you so much. Now, I know you're probably skeptical, and I don't blame you. I mean, is it really possible to improve your singing voice in just 6 days like Kira? Sounds too good to be true, but it isn't. I mean, since sharing my methods with thousands of people, I've seen stories like this time and time again. Here's another email that I got from one of my students, John, who said, Hey Aaron, I'll admit, I had my doubts that there was any way that I'd ever be good at singing, but at the start of the second week, I'm already seeing noticeable improvements. I can't wait to see where I go from here. Thank you so much for taking the time to develop this program. Do you want to become a great singer? Would you like to improve your singing voice so that you can sing with amazing pitch, full, rich tone, great vocal control, and have confidence when you sing? Hi, I'm Aaron Anastasi, professional vocal coach in Hollywood, California. I've successfully helped thousands of students all over the world to see amazing improvements in their singing voice. I have story after story of people who have used my method to skyrocket their singing ability and take their voice to new heights, singing better than they ever thought possible. If you're among the countless aspiring singers who are frustrated with their singing voice and having a poor tone and not being able to reach those high notes with ease and weren't born with a great singing voice, then I want you to pay attention for these next few minutes. Because I'm confident that what I'm about to show you, along with a little commitment on your part, can infuse your singing with great power, vocal control, better pitch, tone, agility, and even transform you into an amazing singer even if you weren't born with a good singing voice. You see, most people think that great singers are born that way, and if you weren't one of the few that could always just sing, then there's no hope. Or maybe you think that it would take hours and hours of lessons and cost thousands and thousands of dollars to become the singer that you want to be. Well, this breakthrough vocal training method is designed for the average person who wasn't born with an amazing singing voice but wants to take their voice to that next level. Who wants to sing with better tone, agility, power, consistency, vocal control, confidence, and have the freedom to sing any song with incredible vocal skill. Now, in just a moment, you'll hear how you can get your hands on this new method I've created. But first, let me quickly tell you the story of how it came to be, because once you've seen everything that went into developing this, you'll understand what makes this method unique. First of all, I've been a professional musician for almost 20 years, and I've worked with some of the biggest names in the music industry. But I wasn't always a great singer. In fact, I was a pretty terrible singer for many years, but my dream was to become a great musician and singer. So I went on a mission to figure out exactly how I could develop my own singing voice and become the singer that I wanted to be. In the process, I spent hundreds of hours learning how the voice works, the anatomy of the human voice in relation to the rest of the body, and how each muscle inside your vocal tract functions when it comes to your singing. I read everything I could about singing techniques and how to train the voice so that I can improve my own singing voice. After years of trying different techniques and finally pulling all the pieces together, I saw drastic changes in my singing ability. Once I started performing and singing, I had more and more people asking how I was able to improve my voice and how they could do the same. These people had the same problem that I once had. They weren't born with great singing ability and wanted to be able to sing with better tone, power, resonance, control, expand the range, eliminate tension and vocal cracks, and simply become better singers without having to spend hours a day practicing boring old scales. Well, the thing is, the discoveries that I had made about how the voice works and the training methods I had developed for myself weren't that far off from being able to help anyone else see the same kind of improvements that I had. So I began developing and fine-tuning these methods so that anyone, no matter what age, singing ability, male or female, would know exactly how to take these same methods and make them work for them. I made it as systematic and step-by-step as possible so that there would never be any confusion and it would be simple for anyone to follow and see results quickly. Since launching this breakthrough method, I've literally taught over 10,000 people all over the world how to sing like they never imagined that they could. Here's what I did. While most singing methods and teachers use a basic one-pronged approach to singing, I developed an 8-pronged approach that teaches you how to sing while using unique vocal exercises to literally create muscle memory in your voice so that you can sing with incredible freedom and control. I created an approach that anyone could use to take advantage of my hundreds of hours of research on vocal improvement in order to become great singers and transform their own singing voice, and this was the birth of my Superior Singing Method program. I had literally created a whole new approach to singing that is designed to improve every area of your singing voice, including your ability to sing higher notes without strain, sing with a pure, rich tone, better vocal control, power, pitch, and to permanently eliminate vocal cracks forever. This method has transformed the singing voice of so many people that I've taught it to, including thousands of singers all over the world who have purchased my program. But perhaps the most appreciative singers' testimonials have come from people who are not born with a great voice and never believe that they can become great singers. Since using the Superior Singing Method approach, they are now seeing incredible changes in their singing ability and are singing with more control, power, and confidence than they ever thought possible. The Superior Singing Method program will literally train the muscles in your vocal tract to sing with better tone, pitch, power, and expanded range, and much faster than the other traditional methods. Okay, so what sort of improvements have my students experienced? Well, I've seen students that were absolutely shocked at the improvements that they saw after just the first lesson, and I have others who are so amazed after just a week or two that they can't wait to see just how much better their voice will improve. You see, 90% of singers are making common mistakes that are making it impossible to sing well, and when I show them how to correct these mistakes, they see changes in their singing voice almost immediately. I've seen some people improve their pitch, tone, power, and control before ever doing a single vocal exercise just by using the techniques that I teach in the program. Let's be honest here, I need you to be committed to actually watching the videos and trying my techniques, methods, and exercise, and I'm confident that you'll see improvements in your voice. I want you to improve your voice and become a better singer so much so, I'm going to let you put the entire method to the test for a full 60 days at my risk. And if you feel for any reason at all this is not a good fit for you, then just send me an email and I'll give you a courteous, no-hassle refund of every penny you paid. Now look, I fully realize that not all singers will make the same amazing improvements that so many of my other members have made, and if that happens, no matter the reason, I wouldn't feel comfortable keeping your money. And that's why I offer this 60-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee for your satisfaction. So to get your hands on this breakthrough vocal training method, including 31 of my best vocal exercises, over 50 singing video lessons, and all the bonuses today absolutely risk-free, simply click on the big button below, and thank you for watching.